It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Dave, what do you attribute the success to? I mean, how have you guys been able to do this? Was this a result of a lot of testing or wind tunnel time, or what's gone into this?
Should I tell him the truth?
No, keep it from him.
He got a deal in one of the prizes out of a Cracker Jack box he got, and it was the darndest thing. It was just a helpful little hint, and it's led to all this. I mean, I can't believe they give setup sheets inside Cracker Jack boxes, but
I said don't tell him.
Well, I know, but we kept the box, so it's all right, I think.
It's it's probably 2.5 years of the same guys working on the same projects continually. We're blessed. Joe Gibbs Racing, Toyota came on board. They brought a good program to the table. JD and Joe Gibbs have made a great commitment to the Nationwide Series. They wanted to be the premier race team, so that they've given us the equipment to do so. But like Joe says, you win with people. And I came over here to start of the 2006 season, and we just haven't had any turnover. My team stayed the same. We got good team chemistry. I think in the Nationwide Series you see a lot of people, a lot of crew chiefs jumping around, and then they only get half through a project. You know, we've been here hammering on this same project for over 2 years, and we're starting to understand these Nationwide cars and this type of setup. So I'd say people, and then probably equipment, and you got to throw the drivers in there. They're pretty okay.
Other questions for Dave or Tony? Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Tony, you follow obviously all forms of motorsports. It's just from the team aspect, is through sprint cars and everything. Is there another comparison you can make to the role this team's on that you've seen as far as just so competitive but yet dominating? You know.
Yeah, I guess I think about it kind of like what we see in Formula One just about every year. I mean, you look at the battles between Ferrari and McLaren, and it's kind of that way with this series, except you got a third variable. It just seems like it's always a battle between Gibbs and Roush and Childress, and those are the main three players. And the cool part is you got Kevin Harvick coming in and making a statement with his team now too. So, but it's consistently every week in and week out, it's those three teams that are the kind of the titans in this series, and it's a battle between those three groups every single week, and that's kind of what makes this series fun to me. I think it's not that you got necessarily one group that just absolutely is head and shoulders above everybody else, but you got three main groups that are battling it out and keeping each other honest, and making each other push harder to be better and better. So that's what makes these wins and these kind of runs so gratifying. Is you're not just, it's not like you're out there cherry picking like you could on a Saturday night deal when guys go run a big race. You just go off to some other track and cherry pick that night. It's there's still tough competition over here, and with it being those three main groups, it's that's what makes this fun, is because you've got those guys to compete against each week, but it makes it that much more gratifying when you beat them.
Question up front here, Dennis.
Jim Utter, Charlotte Observer. Tony, I was wondering, with the success that you've had and the team has this season, do you think that Joey is sitting there licking his chops? Is it both exciting and a little intimidating to step into that team at Dover?
Probably should be, but I don't. Honestly, Joey's one of those guys that he's not going to be intimidated. I mean, he's young, he's aggressive, and trust me, he is licking his chops. I mean, I could see him standing on the pit wall there the last 15 laps when we had the cautions and the reds and stuff. So it's a perfect situation. I mean, for him, I mean, that kid has a lot of confidence, and it's not arrogance. It's not, unrealistic expectations. I mean, he's his thoughts and his thought process and his goals are realistic goals and realistic expectations, and what he did last year makes me say, hey, this kid's not, he's not setting his goals too high. He's right in line to win just as many races as us, I believe. I mean, I really think the kid can get in the car right away and be successful. it's going to be a matter of time, and it may not happen the first couple weeks, but don't be surprised if he wins multiple races before the year's out.
Any other questions? One, Kenny, right here.
Kenny Bruce, NASCAR scene. This for Dave. With three drivers that have done as well as they have this year, who's the best driver?
How many races have you won this year?
6.
How many have I won?
4.
Well, that's easy to figure out. I thought you guys were smart. I mean, obviously there's no math majors in the group, so. See, I'm just keeping him from getting himself in a box. I don't care. Those guys can come tell me they think they're better than me all day long, but just like A.J. Foyt said, all you got to do is check the record books, big boy.
You know, in all honesty, all 3 of these drivers are very special. You know, Kyle's a new kid on the block. He's young, he's fast, he's aggressive.
When you say special, isn't like short bus special, or?
I don't have to.
Well, I just want to make sure, because I don't want to be on the list of the short. I mean, I don't want to be on the short bus list.
But moving forward, that's what Toyota says, right? Moving forward.
Yeah, that's the slogan.
You know, Denny. You know, 2005, I had a rough season, and you know, Denny's the one that called me up and said, "Hey, man, come over here," and you know, he kind of gave me that second chance. Of course, with JD's approval, so you know, it's special to run with him. But then I started my career with Tony and Zippy on the 20. Been through a lot of highs and a lot of lows with them guys, so it's difficult to compare. You know,
I
think
gave you an out.
Yeah, but
I gave you an out a minute ago, and you're just going to keep going.
I wanted to talk.
I just want to take a shower.
But I will give Smoke credit for one thing, other than busting my butt. You know, he set the tone for this race team. He come at Daytona, and we just said, hey, this year is going to be fun. We're going to have fun going to the racetrack, whether we're first on the board or we're 35th on the board. And we've been in both situations. We're going to have fun. We're not going to let it bother us. And I think that's a big part of it. We try to carry that attitude on with the other drivers. But whenever Smoke's in the car, there is no pressure. It's fun. This is the most fun time I've ever had in my life.
Anything else for these guys? Who's driving the car at Lowe's in a couple weeks?
Denny.
Okay. Just ask.
Are you going somewhere special with that, or?
Oh, I just asked. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Congratulations, and Tony, good luck tomorrow night.